Hello. Welcome to my second video showing my face. Um, I've been having a lot of depression problems lately. I think I might have mentioned this in my other video that I can't really figure out kind of like what category I fit into. You know, I seem to go through in a cycle, almost like the seasons of either being depressed or being socially anxious, just general panic, and then sometimes manic, where I can actually go out there and be very talkative to where I can't even shut up. Although, you know, when I do talk to people, it's kind of about generic things. There's not really any kind of, usually any kind of connection there. It's almost, I think just because I've been kind of pushed into doing the job that I do for so long, it's just like a mask. It's just a mask I wear. Or almost like an alter ego that I'm able to kind of just get into and perform, sometimes if necessary. But, you know, it's not really up to me if I can get into that kind of persona or not, or force myself to be able to act. I take Effexor, Wellbutrin, and Xanax, all prescribed by doctor. I was diagnosed 7 months with celiac disease, which is basically you get sick and woozy, and it can cause all kinds of things if you consume gluten, which is in stuff like wheat, and it's used as a preservative to have foods have a longer shelf life. And when I was first told that, I wasn't quite sure, but I did notice that after I'd eat certain things, only after, you know, a short period of time, I started getting these dizzy spells and feeling really tired. And so, gluten is also in various different medications. And so I found a pharmacy that's, you know, supposedly they told me that these medications were gluten-free, so I switched, and I was taking Xanax, supposedly, you know, the same generic Xanax, but from a different manufacturer, and my anxiety got a lot better. I was really able to do a lot of things. I joined, you know, SPCA group, which has always been, you know, animals. I've always loved animals. They're not like people. They're better than people, really. And but anyway, now the manufacturer of the same pharmacy I'm going through has changed, and I feel a lot of depression coming back, a lot of anxiety coming back, and I'm not really sure what to do about it. But it's getting really hard to try to communicate with other people in the group, and you would think something like a bunch of people getting together to help animals is like this great happy-go-lucky type thing, and it's really not. It's actually very depressing and very frustrating at times. So I really don't know what else to say. I'm just kind of sort of doing an update, just kind of saying how I'm feeling right now. I'm in a depressed, sort of panicky phase. And I don't know where I'll go from here. And just every day I just keep hoping that like I'll suddenly snap out of it and I can get back to like being the person that I want to be. And I do feel fortunate that I'm able to even have those days or those moments or those certain times in my life where I can be that way. But it gets kind of frustrating when you have it and then you lose it and you can't control it or get it back. And sometimes, when I'm in this place, it doesn't really, if I were to try to do something different or try to make any changes to kind of help my mood or anything, it would just cause me to be more frustrated trying to do anything. So it's basically just a game of trying to wait it out. But yeah, I can be kind of a moody person. I can go from one mood to the next. So I guess that would be classified as manic. I don't know. Sometimes people hear the word, someone with manic depression is someone who's going to be trying to commit suicide one minute, the next minute is going to be laughing, joyful, and wanting to have fun jumping off a building. And no, that's not me. I guess possibly due to my sensitive type nature and sort of shy nature, I guess my manic comes out, or at least to me, in my reflection of myself seeming like normal. That's what's normal to me, is when I'm up. And it's rare, and it doesn't stay long. But I have noticed, for a while I was noticing a big difference when I stopped eating, processed foods, or only eating processed foods that say gluten-free. It's kind of helped with my mood. I'm not sleeping all the time. Well, sometimes I do, but not nearly as much as I used to. But anyway, I guess that's all for now, so thanks for listening.